Hello, this is Bhaskar Chakravorti, Dean of Global Business at the Fletcher School at Tufts University. I'm here with Dave Lowenstein, who is the CEO of IMS Management Services Corporation. And David has been working with a Ukrainian tech company for his own business. And I wanted to speak with him about his experience working with the company, particularly in the last 95 to 100 days since the invasion of Ukraine began. So David, what has been your experience working with your counterparts in Ukraine who are doing some software programming work for you?
Well, we have been very, very happy with the work they've done. And we know that there's a difficult situation going on there on the ground there, but they have never given up. They have continued to work through this whole process with us in finalizing our software. We asked them to do a rather large project for us in our terms. I'm not sure in their terms how large it was, but in our terms, it was rather large, where they rewrote an existing piece of software that we had written ourselves and brought it up to speed to today's environment. And they did an excellent job on that. And then during the war, since we've been in this situation, they have been finalizing it and getting it just to where we are able to use it, and it's perfect. Through all of our testing that we've done during this period of time, we found that they have done an excellent job, and we haven't found any flaws. And they're working still. I just got a communication from them this morning about some stuff that we need to work jointly on still. So they haven't given up. Those people are still moving ahead in all of the work that we needed to get done.
Great. Well, that's very good to hear, Dave. And I believe the background behind you is the city of Ivano-Frankivsk, which is where the company Softjourn, is located. At least one of their major offices in Ukraine. Is that right?
That's correct. Yes, one of their offices is there. That's the office where I've been dealing with their folks. Although I found that some of their folks don't work in that office and are working remotely. Some are in Kiev and in other places doing work for us, but they've never stopped. It's kept right on going.
Sure. And you're based in Los Angeles.
I am based in Los Angeles, and we do a lot of work with this software throughout the state of California at a lot of events, mostly outdoor events that are big, that have 20, 30,000 participants over a weekend, where our company is selling all the tickets for that event. And this software tracks not only every ticket, but it tracks all the cash by denomination, etc.
So clearly this piece of software is quite critical. And in case there's some fixes that need to be done or some ongoing development, you would need that work to be done in a timely manner and done well. And just watching the news from Ukraine, and even though Softjourn, they're located on the western part of the country, we have seen attacks in major cities like Lviv on the west. Does that give you pause and make you nervous, or possibly a little bit worried that work could get interrupted anytime?
Well, frankly, no. I'm very confident that they're going to be able to get everything that we need done. We're going to put together a maintenance contract with them that will go into effect very shortly, since we're just beginning events now, since the pandemic has ended. And that contract's going to be in place, and we're going to keep using them to update the software as we need to, and we may even have them do another piece of software for us. And I am not concerned that the war is going to stop them from working. I can tell you from what all I've read and all I've followed on the news, and as hard as they're defending their country, they're going to keep defending their industry as well, and they're going to keep doing it throughout this period that we're going through with them.
Sure, absolutely. And one certainly hopes that is the case. David, in your conversations with the folks that you've been working with in Ukraine, have they given you some tangible examples of how they have assured business continuity and a risk management plan in case things do get disrupted?
Well, they've always said that they're going to be there for us no matter what, and we've talked about it. And I've talked to their CEO and their CTO about it, and they say they're ongoing, that the workers are keeping going, and everybody's coming in. As a matter of fact, my understanding is they're working more hours now to get their mind off the war, and they're working past 8 to 5, what we here in the States would normally call a work day, and they're continuing to work and do the work. And I don't see any disruption going to happen unless the whole country would get blown up. But then I think that they have so many plans in place to move out of there if they have to and move somewhere else. And after all, our company that we're using there has offices in other countries that aren't under attack at this point. So I'm fully confident that we're going to be able to keep going without interruption at all. At no way.
Great. That's great to hear that sense of confidence and support, David. It turns out that the data from Ukraine suggests that since the war began, the IT industry has actually grown, which seems paradoxical. They've grown in terms of overall revenues and grown in terms of new clients. So just in closing, do you have any message for others, whether they are in the United States or other parts of the world that might be considering sending tech work to Ukraine, just based on your own experience, any particular message that you might have for them?
Well, first of all, I would say that we're so pleased with the service and the product that we got. Everybody should know that the technology sector over in Ukraine is outstanding, and it is a place where you can get something done that you need done and get it done in the time frame you need it done. And I wouldn't be hesitant to advise anybody that they should not continue to work with Ukraine. And as a matter of fact, start working with Ukraine if they haven't already, because the technology sector, as you say, is growing there, and it's excellent. And the quality of work that comes out of there is absolutely outstanding.
Great, fantastic. Thank you so much, David. David Lowenstein, who's the CEO of IMS Management Services Corp, based out of Los Angeles, California. It is a ticketing company, and it uses software developed in Ukraine for managing ticketing and cash. And it is heartening to hear about your experience, David. This is Bhaskar Chakravorti, Dean of Global Business at the Fletcher School at Tufts University, signing off. Thank you.